only stores are closing their doors. The operators of the popular discount chain, where you could buy anything from cleaning supplies to food and even clothing, say they aren't making enough money to survive. The closure will leave nearly 14,000 employees without a job and millions of bargain hunters devastated.
KTLA 5, Samantha Cortez.
Say they aren't making enough money to survive. The closure will leave nearly 14,000 employees. Say they aren't making enough money to survive.
Shalom, shalom, Yasharallah. Shalom, shalom, Yasharallah. Giving all honor and glory to Abba Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, Amashiach, Barakathai, the Howdah for our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Yaakov, the Howdah for the Rakah Kodash, the Howdah for the elect of Yasharallah, the house of King David, the third temple that's being built here in the daughter of Babylon, and where we've been scattered in the four corners and four winds of the earth. The Howdah for the 144,000, the Yaikwat, the children of Yasharallah, the hopeful elect, right? Men, women, and children, and the Howdah for the Akim that's out in the highways and the byways, doing this work as sincerity and truth, presenting their bodies a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable for Abba Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah Mashah Barakathai. Yasharallah, they finna starve you out. Another one bite the dust. The 99-cent store closures. You got the Dollar General closers. You got the Dollar Tree closers. All these discount stores that's affordable for poor people, low income people, they closing these stores, and Esau says due to them not making enough money. That's all lies. That's all lies, Yasharallah, because poor people and low income people is spending more with these people more than ever than in the times we're in. They fitting to starve you out. Babylon is through. America is through. Spiritual Egypt is through. Rome is through. Assyria is through. Samaria is through. Greece is through. Sodom and Gomorrah is through. This place is through, Yasharallah. You have no time left. This should be alarming you. You should be afraid to watch the clips that we're bringing out. This should scare you. This should say, wow, the Most High, the God of the Bible is real. The Bible is real. The God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob is real. It's real, Israel. The Most High is not a power to play with. Abba Yahweh, mean he is, he exists, he is to be. He's not a power to play with. His only begotten son is not a power to play with. Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly called Jesus the Christ, who they intentionally called Jesus the Christ, who's a so-called black man from the tribe of Judah, from the nation of Yasharallah, who's a Hebrew Israelite. Yahweh Shai, the great redeemer of Yasharallah, is not a power to play with. This is the will of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, and Mashiach. He's ultimately closing the stores. We warning, we sounding the alarm, we blowing the trumpet in Zion. Yan. Okay. Let's bring out a precept. We sound like the broken record, Yasharella. 14,000 jobs is gonna be gone. More jobs, more hungry stomachs in Babylon. More homeless in Babylon. Yasharala, is you paying attention? Or do the Most High got your attention? Do the Most High have your attention? I hope so. In the day when the keepers of the house and Esau, the so-called white man, your lover, he's your lover. Okay, the keepers of the house is this Edomites, Idumea, Amalek, starting with the Amalekites, the Ishman, the small hats. In the day when the keepers, you see, of the house of America, the house of the thief, the house of Babylon, the earth was given into the hand of the wicked, right? Job 9:24. Shall tremble. It's time to tremble, Yasharala. It's time to fear. It's time to get on your knees and repent and be therefore converted. All hell finna bust loose, break loose. And it's happening like that, like that, like that. Every day is something dramatic and drastic happening in the daughter of Babylon. Every single day. No good news, just gloom and doom. Every day is just gloom and doom. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease. No more work for the 99 cents though. Another one bites the dust. Because they are few, and those that look out the window be darkened. Nothing but bad time. You're going to look out your window, you're going to see nothing but a purge. Nothing but bad time, Israel. More store closures. This store closure, bank closure, all type of closures. You see, when you wake up, it's closure. When you get in the bed, it's more closures. In the afternoon, they closing up more buildings, Israel. Even while you're having a coffee break or tea time, they closing buildings on you. Is you getting it? And they ain't coming back because America can't be healed. Don't let them fool you. And the door shall be shut in the streets. The 99 cent store is shut in the streets. When the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird. You know, the bird. You know how the rooster crow, Israel. I gotta get up early in the morning. You see, you remember the Gap Band. There's no more job, Yasharala, to get up to. You don't need the roosters to crow no more. There's no more work in Egypt. Is you getting it? And all the daughters of music shall be brought low. That's what's going on in Babylon. It's not a good report, Israel, to say the least. And this is the will of Abba Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah Mashiach Barakatah. I made a book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 6, and verse 22. And suddenly the 99 cent store closed. And suddenly the Dollar General closed. And suddenly the Dollar Tree is closed. And suddenly Walmart is closed. Your restaurants is closed. Your movie theaters is closed. Your malls is closed. And suddenly shall the sowing places appear unsown. The full storehouses close for lease. Close for lease. That's all you see. That's all you see in Israel. You got eyes, you can see. Shall be suddenly be found empty. No more people, no more employed. Just another empty building. Tag the hell up with graffiti. And the trumpet should give a sound, which when every man hear it, they shall be suddenly afraid. And that's going to create a purge. A purge. And that time shall friend fight one against another. You see, this is what you approach it. You driving right into it. Prophecy being fulfilled. You're driving, you're walking, you're riding your bike right into it. Like enemies, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. You dwell in the earth, Israel. The spring of the fountain shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run. Because this is the will of Abba Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah Mashiach Barakatah. Israel, are you paying attention? It's a fearful thing to fall in the hands of Abba Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah Mashiach Barakatah. I hope you prayed up. I hope you repented. I hope you acknowledge being a Hebrew Israelite. I hope you're not in the church. Hebrew 10:31. It is a fearful thing. It is a fearful thing. It is a fearful thing to fall into the hand of the living Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah Mashiach Barakatah Yasharallah. It is a fearful thing to fall into the hand of the living power. The God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the God of the 1611 KJV, King James Version Bible, the book of the law, the book of prophecy, the Bible, right? Let's continue on with that clip. Let's continue with this clip.
The closure will leave nearly 14,000 employees without a job and millions of bargain hunters devastated.
KTLA 5 Samantha Cortese joins us live from East Hollywood with more on why the chain is going out of business. Sam.
Sharon, Micah, the Gold family started the 99-cent only stores in 1982, and they quickly expanded now in states Texas, Nevada, Arizona, and here in California. And tonight, shoppers are devastated to learn all these stores are closing. So many people on social media saying this got them through unemployment. Devastated to learn all these stores are closing. So many people on social media saying this got them through unemployment, hard times with their family, working on a low income, and especially we're hearing from people who just love to bargain.
Is it true they're closing all the 99s?
Yes. What do you think about that?
That's crazy because, I mean, when times are tough, man, you don't have a lot of money. 99 was always the store to go to.
Shocking news. Shocking news for shoppers. The 99 store, formerly the 99 cents only store, is closing all 371 locations for good.
You're low on cash or
371 locations for good.
you're low on cash or you just want to be more frugal because, now everything's so expensive. So
Israel, is you paying attention? America's done. Is you not scared, huh? You big and you bad, right? It ain't no big deal, right? All these damn stores closing at once, forever. You still ain't paying attention to the prophecies, right? The Bible not real, right? Who wrote the book, right? You still asking questions like who wrote the book? You're not scared. So the Most High gonna show you why he should. He gonna show you why it's a fearful thing to fall into his hands. The Most High say, but for all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness. You see, you wicked Israelites, 2/3 of you Israelites ain't gonna turn. You gonna still smoke a blunt. You gonna still eat abominable meats. You still gonna be a slut and a hoe and a stripper. You still gonna walk the tracks. You see, you still gonna be an alphabet and a transformer here in the daughter of Babylon. You see, for all these things you hear, you ain't gonna turn from your wickedness. You still gonna be with Pastor Porkchop on Sunday. You see, ain't no change in you. And the Most High already know. But for all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness, meaning the breaking of the law, the transgression of the law of Moses, of Masha, the laws of Yahweh and his only begotten son, Yahweh Shai of Mashiach. You still gonna be a nigga here in Babylon. You see, you ain't gonna turn. You gonna continue being a wetback, right? You don't want to acknowledge being a Hebrew Israelite, right? You're gonna still be an Indian here in the daughter of Babylon, right? You see, a Jamaican, a West Indian, a Puerto Rican, a rich port, right? Because Puerto Rico mean rich port. You see, you're going to continue acknowledging these bywords and proverbs, right? With the so-called white man place on you. You're still going to be black, right? You ain't going to acknowledge your wickedness and your transgressions, right? You ain't going to acknowledge the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, right? You're not going to get involved with the lessons, right? You're going to continue to do what you do. But for all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. The Most High said, behold, victory shall be so good and cheap. Now it's store closing. It don't matter how cheap it was, because everything is closing down. The Most High say, Esau shall build, but he will throw down. Malachi 1 and 4. Esau shall build. They built the USA. Well, we built it. The slave, the Israelite, built this city. He got free labor, and the Most High is throwing down. Behold, victory shall be so good and cheap upon the earth. Because see, right now you're still in the case where you still can buy. Though shit hella high, though it's expensive through inflation, now you got super inflation coming, but you still in a position to eat that meat and rice. But there's coming a time where you ain't gonna be able to eat. The Most High gonna starve you the hell out. Your stomach gonna touch your back. Behold, victory shall be so good and cheap upon the earth that they shall think themselves to be in a good case. Even you watching this video, you still think you gonna be okay, right? You see the 99-cent store is closed, and all these damn businesses is closing in Babylon. The cities are empty. Downtown is empty. The buildings are empty. There's no more work in Egypt. Empty buildings, empty downtown, empty subways, empty city buses. You see, that's what's going on, Israel. Is you watching? You got eye. Could you see? Or you just spiritually blind? You don't know what the hell going on, right? You're not paying attention, right? You think that's normal, right? What you see. You think it's gonna be all right. You think USA gonna just bounce back, right? Behold, victory shall be so good and cheap upon the earth that they shall think themselves to be in a good case. You see? You Egyptians, y'all walking like an Egyptian. Y'all thinking y'all in a good case? You ain't paying attention. You ain't worrying about the prophets, right? We bringing it out. Thus said Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah Mashiach Barakatai. We bringing it out. And what you doing about it? And even then shall evil grow upon the earth. Why you thinking everything is all good? The so-called white man, he know what to do. He know how to fix it. He know how to make America great again, right? Them white people, they know what they doing. You see, that's how wicked Israelite think. The white folk, they know what they do. They smart. You see, they know how to make it right. Trusting in the shadow of Egypt, trusting in Zohan, right? Trusting in these pharaohs, right? Y'all some rebellious children. Sword, famine, and great confusion. But America gonna be your confusion. That's why the Most High say, "Cursed be the man that trusted in man," right? Jeremiah 17:5. And make it flesh his own. So you trusted in Esau either. You think because you see all these clothes, they know what they doing. They gonna fix it. You see? The Most High say, for many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish. He ain't going to fix it, Israel. It's judgment time. This is the will of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah Mashiach Barakatah. These are prophecies that's being fulfilled in the Bible. A famine and the other that escaped the hunger. If you escape the hunger, the Most High say, shall the sword destroy you. You're going to be destroyed by the sword, by his destruction. You see, if you escape the Hunger Game, where the Most High going to take you out anyway, Israel, you ain't going to make it. There's no escaping. I'm finna close out. I ain't got to be much longer. Either you're going to get it or you ain't going to make it. Either you're going to get it or you just ain't going to make it, Yasharallah. Because salvation is only for Israel. Then said I, Elohim, how long? And he answered, until the cities be wasted. These cities are being wasted. Have you checked out your city lately and other surrounding cities wasted? That's what I'm seeing because I'm paying attention. Wasted. Then said I, Elohim, how long? And he answered, until the city be wasted without an inhabitant, and the houses without man, and the land be utterly desolate. You see? That's what's going on, Yasharallah. I hope that this lesson was edification and exaltation. Shalom.
The company officially announced plans to close down, citing financial difficulties stemming from the pandemic, changing consumer demand, and rising inflation. Shoppers were devastated.
Prices are cheaper than the other stores, so what I'm gonna do?
Yeah, what are you going to do? Shoppers were devastated.
Prices are cheaper than the other stores, so what I'm gonna do?
Yeah, what are you going to do?
I don't know. I need to look for another place, but it's difficult than the other stores, so what I'm gonna do?
Yeah, what are you going to do?
I don't know. I need to look for another place, but I don't know. I need to look for another place.
Shoppers were devastated.
Prices are cheaper than the other stores, so what I'm gonna do?
Yeah, what are you going to do?
I don't know. I need to look for another place, but it's difficult in this time.
I think that they should keep it open for certain people who can't afford expensive food.
They also say crime is rampant. We witnessed multiple people grabbing items and walking out. Security tells us it can happen up to 20 times a day.
I tell the police or some of the guards that is in the store, but sometimes I just pass it because we cannot do nothing.
Liquidation sales begin Friday.
I guess I'll shop one last time, man, and I don't know. It's like everything's closing. And it's sad that everything's closing like that.
I do nothing.
Liquidation sales begin Friday.
I guess I'll shop one last time, man, and I don't know. It's like everything's closing. And it's sad that everything's closing like that.
Again, 99-cent only stores employs between 14 and 17,000 people who are out of a job. Some people we spoke with had a meeting with their manager that they said was very emotional. Others said they found out via email. And Sharon, Micah, on our social media tonight, we're asking how people are reacting to this news. So many people saying it got them through hard times, but also they used to go there for everyday items that cost